Welcome to the real news. I'm White Jesus, and here's a string of jokes. Our top story: New York City restaurants can resume indoor dining February 14th. What an oddly specific date. It's a Sunday. Oddly just in time for Valentine's Day. They really know what they're doing up there in New York. Our next story: constitutional ban on legal pot advances in Idaho. I don't know who runs Idaho, but how do you ban something that's legal? There's something weird in all those potatoes there. You can't do that. Our next story: North Carolina man hits 2 deer with new car, then hits $2 million in lottery. Wow. Note to self: go to a heavily deer-populated area and go for it. That'll remind me later to go hit deer with my car. Our next story: creator of popular noodle flavor dead at 59. Oh, sorry. He will be buried in hot water mixed with chicken broth. I wonder what flavor he was. I think Danny wrote that joke. Danny, the 5-year-old kid I have writing jokes for me. Yeah, he's dropped on my doorstep, man. I had to do something. Put him on the show. Our next story doesn't even fucking make sense, man. It's going to be an outtake, a blooper outtake. Our next story: naked mole rats have accents and use them to discriminate against foreigners. Yo. The rats being naked as well as xenophobic is just a couple reasons why the naked mole rat has been canceled. It's also been revealed that the naked mole rat as a species are Trump supporters. Can't do that. In Rod Stewart news: Rod Stewart reaches plea deal for Florida altercation. This was news to me. Apparently, claiming he was forever young, he approached a young girl and said, "Do you think I'm sexy?" After the plea deal, he left Florida on a downtown train. That's for all you Rod Stewart fans. I referenced his song titles. You kids might not get that. Rod Stewart's pretty good.
I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But you kids are gonna love it.
In Florida man news: Florida man accused of setting a possum on fire using acetone. Yeah, Florida man, dude. Reach for comment: the infamous Florida man was asked why he would do such a thing. He replied, "Because I'm Florida man. What else can I tell you? Damn possum looked at me weird." You ever notice the Florida man has the same damn excuse each time? "'Cause I'm Florida man, that's what I do." Are Facebook and Twitter bumming you out? Doom scrolling leads users to social media detox. Ah, damn it. Son of a bitch, it's just pushing a new app. How about just not looking at your phone? You can't detox somebody off of freaking phones with a new app. Ridiculous. Our next story: Facebook still has Holocaust denier content 3 months after Mark Zuckerberg pledged to remove it. I don't know. Like I say, free speech. I think it's your right to be racist, and it's your right to deny the Holocaust. Read about this and more in my new book, Unpopular Opinions, by White Jesus. Some of my opinions are not popular. Our next story, Twitter permanently bans MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell after he continues to claim Trump won the election. You guys, this is seriously bad news. They're just removing Trump's buddies now. The motherfucking MyPillow guy? Oh, what did he do? Did he say something on Twitter that wasn't true? Just like everybody on Twitter? Hashtag free MyPillow guy. Our next story, police chief under fire after body cam video surfaces with racial slurs. You know, the most shocking part of the story to me is that the man is under fire. My God, man. Like, whenever some dickhead does some kind of a dickhead thing, we put them under fire? Like, under fire. Somebody gets in trouble and all of a sudden they're under fire. And to white Jesus, that just seems a little violent. And I find it problematic. Our next story, Bernie Mittens maker partners with VT Teddy Bear. Wow. I've never seen anything catch on like Bernie's Mittens, man. I think it's going to replace the cat's meow. Like, instead of saying, hey, this new place is the cat's meow, you say, hey, this new place is Bernie's Mittens. I'm going to start using that. I mean, who knew that Bernie would raise so much money and change the world just by putting on some mittens? Gotta love social media. Gotta love it. Our next story, duck hunter accused of double murder found dead. So far, the team investigating the death has found no clues except for duck feathers at the scene, leaving a trail of duck feathers to the duck pond where he used to hunt ducks. You gotta be ducking kidding me. That's a CSI reference. And finally, alleged peeping Tom who fell through ceiling into women's locker room arrested. Reach for comment, the peeping Tom, ironically named Jerry, said he was just inspired by every movie in the 80s. That's the first thing I thought about it, man. Isn't it like a very popular scene in like every 80s movie? Fella perverts, peeping Toms, they fall. Even Marty McFly's dad was a peeping Tom, and he fell off out of a damn tree. You know, I think I should do a just saying for peeping Tom. I want to know where that came from. I bet it came from a pervert named Tom, and he went down as a legend. Now everybody who's a peeping pervert is a peeping Tom. You know, say what you want about peeping Tom. The man coined a phrase.
He's a peeping Tom.
And that's enough of that last news story, and that's enough of this real news, guys. I'm White Jesus, and that was the real news. That was the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but ridiculous. See you next time. Obama out.